Good morning. It's a Sunday morning. It's a week since we last created our videos. Our household has had a very interesting week in just doing something very, very simple. I must say this has been a simple task. Matt, don't you want to come join us and say hello to all our viewers and say something?
Well, as my dad said, it wasn't actually that hard, and all of this is not as much as like last week in like 6 different bags, and all of it was just all together, and like, this is all separated. So
yes, exactly. So we have created a website, Recycle at Source. The principles, just to recap, of our program or our plan or our social responsibility program that has been endorsed by our fertility clinic called Medfem Fertility Clinic, and just to tell you why we've done it, we originally as a family and then as a clinic realized that we are helping approximately 18,000 plus babies to be born over a period of the time that Medfem Fertility Clinic has been in existence, and there was a feeling that we need to add something else to this world, so that all these babies we've created and all the rest of the children that we've helped make in the world have the benefit of a clean world, of a planned world, of a world without pollution. So just to recycle at source.com, please visit our website to get the previous videos, and we'd like to just tell you how our week went. Matt?
So the first bag was food and scraps, and
yes,
yeah,
so that bag, as you know from the previous video, this particular bag is going to, and all of this is going to go this week to the refill site exactly the same way. The only difference is we've separated. In the future, this food scraps will be kept at home. We will create a compost system in order to deal with these food scraps. And importantly, these food scraps sound like what's the big deal when they go to landfill sites. But what happens when they hit the landfill site and the landfill site is covered, these foodstuffs actually change into certain gases, and a lot of toxins are released, which we will share with you in the future. So this bag is the food scraps. And these, as you can see, as Matt said, these are the recyclables, and they comprise the biggest part of our collection of waste for a week. And Matt, these are plastic bottles, our tins.
All plastic, like takeaway boxes, all lids of, like, if you go to a coffee shop and you get takeaway coffee, that lid goes into recyclables.
And our glass bottles also are in this. Very simple. Lastly, that's our real waste. Some of it we will be able to reduce, but we've left it in there. It consists of some cardboard or cartons that have been soiled. Those can actually be placed in the food scraps and can actually be composted in the future. So as you remember, last week we had 6 bags. Now we've got these 2 bags which will go off to recycling. We've got that bag that will be in land refill, and that bag which has food scraps in, and in the future that particular bag will be kept at home and we will use it to compost all the food scraps. This week our collection of recyclable paper is not a lot, so we have a little package of it, and we're going to collect that, build it up into a nice packet, and then hand it off when the time comes. Thank you for enjoying this first week with us. It is quite amazing that this will never be land up in a landfill site and will be recycled and used to create jobs, used to prevent pollution. Very little landfill, and that is almost half a packet that is used for food that we got from food scraps. what we're going to do in our next video, we're going to actually split this into different colors so that we see the long-term plan or the medium-term plan, that each of these will have their own packet, and that'll make it much easier to identify when it actually reaches the landfill site. Thank you.